Just a game where the starting position is in the U-turn. Want to know why the hairpin turn? Inside watching Astro theology. Right. Here's the U. Here is the U inside the J. Here is the one that goes around, but there is the hairpin. See the wide D, thin, over here the roadway. We're offline between 36 and 45. Offline. 3 and 6, 4 and 5, creation of the sun. We are offline. We make the hairpin turn. We get over here. We get over here. Boom. We're on the crest. The sun, 1. We get over here on the crest. To 1, to 2, to 3 off the crest. 3 days of blindness. 3 days no sun. And then we run up on number 85, the spirit of the matrix. The blue sky of the AC energy. Alternate current. Why? Because at 8 and 5. We reach 100, where we reach 15, where we reach 65, 165, 175, 180. Everybody knows that 80 and 90 and 10 and 20 are all the same penny, because that's what they taught us. In between here, it's between 80 and 85. 5 times the position of 80 is 400, and 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 415, 5, 1, 4. 1 in between 4. Over here, it's between 45 and 35. Did you see? This is 80 to 85. This is in the same section. This one is split. It starts in the 30s, but finishes in the 40s. Split 5 here and 5 here. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6, 13. And 42, 55. A little game of 15. O and O, multiply O and O, it's 225. 225 in the Hebrew year 5775. Now 5776 equals 6001. The 1 year to relink. You want to talk about part-time, half-time? Let's start time at 1. We come back again and we start at 17. So where is 17? It's the starting of the second clock. We go around once, and here's the second coming of the spiral. How many positions do we move? From here to here is 1, to here is 2, to here is 3, to here is 4, to here is 5, to here is 6, to here is 7, to here is 8. And from here we had to move here. Or from here we had to move here, from outside the circle. So we have 8 directions pointing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Each direction gets split between 2. Instead of 45, it's 22.5, but it's 22.5 minus 37.5. 222.5, 225, or 15 times 15 minus 375 equals 1.5. 15 plus 22.5 is 37.5. That's the movement cycle. The hairpin turn, we move backwards and forwards because we're shifting. We're shifting. And then after that, well, we know what, you know what 666 is. This year, we begin. It's February 29th. No problem. Next year it ends on the 28th. I just lost a whole day. I lost 24 hours. The year after that stops on the 28th. I lost another 24 hours. The year after that stops on the 28th. I lost another 24 hours. The year after that, they give me back 24 hours. So it only cost me 72 hours. 72 hours based on 3 is actually 24. 24 is the letter XXX. X and X equals to 30. The next X makes the second box equal to 50, and the last box equals to 60. XXX, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 86, 86, 86. 80, 80, 80 is 240, plus 666 is 18, is 258. 258 on the cross. This timer, when we go into the second level, if I don't start it on 1, and let's say I started on 11, because you can't really start on 1. 1 is what splits everything. That means 1 would be at the bottom. And then it would go 1, 3, and then 1, 3. Then I go 1, 5, and I go 1, 5. And then we're going to do this a whole different way. You follow what I'm saying? 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. A, C, E, ace, ace, ace in all directions. Each one gets split. B and D, 2 and 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4 by 9, 36. 36 with 1, 5, 6, 9, 15, 1, 5, 9, 8, E and I. 13, the letter M. 13579, 13579, 159. 13 equals to 4. 159454 is the angle of the sun. 135, the 13 ball is orange, made up of yellow, 1 and 9, and red, which is the 3 and 11 ball. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 means 2 halves. 2 halves, a half is 5. 5 and 5 is 10, split by 1. 1 of all. Begin at 11. 13 moves over here. Forget about the 11. I still have a 1. See, as it's 1, 1, 1, split between 1. What is the difference between 11 and 1? 13, I still have the 3. 15, I still have the 5. But I have the spirit. 5 and 1 is now 6. 7 and 1, instead of being up in the center, now 7 and 1, 8. Plays inside the 6th position, inside of low shu, inside of Pluto, in regular numbers. And then we come down, we get 33, in which this is funny because we get 39, which is the sky, staying over to the right. 35, 37, 39 in roulette are actually looking like this: 35, 37, 39. Letters S and P, 16 and 19. Letters T, letters Q, 17 and 20. And this is letters 18. It's a 7th inning stretch. It's a 7th inning stretch of sky, cielo. 1 and 2 equals 3. 6 and 3 equals 9. 41 is 41 of all. It is the middle of all. USA, 25 cents, 10 cents, a nickel in your pocket with the penny. 41. 43 connects DC to the fox, to the other angle of the moon inside creation, divided by 313, equaling to the 7th gate. All these are additions of 16. What is this number over here? All it is 369 times 3. 2700, 3 by 9. 3 by 6 is 180. Then I just open it up both sides. It becomes the cycle within the cycle of 8998. This becomes 4. This becomes 9. This becomes 2. This becomes 9. 9 never moves. 9817, 9817 equals 34 DC. 28, 34, 28. 2834 is 606, which is actually 808 because 6 is the halfway point, right? 6 is the halfway point. There's 2 ways to make it. 808 encompassing 1. Again, the tilt of the Budweiser bow tie is the tilt for me of the chalice. To which side and how deep in astrotheology will you go to believing the truth of a story of books that were made by fishermen? Fishermen, that's right. You're all a fish. When you break these squares and start making designs, everything turns into fish. This is a fish, okay? You finish off the tail at the top and not at the bottom. You put an eye. I put eyes all over this apartment. Everything becomes alive. Fish, not all the fishermen tell the truth, right? They don't, I know. They steal each other's fish all the time. When did they know to become serious to Jesus in the last 3 years of his life when he started preaching the gospel? How deep were they into religion, changing from one to the next? What were they actually looking from in John? What was going on back then? And what theology, can I say it that way, was happening before Jesus came here? Because the Jews understood, why should there be a Messiah or Messianic? Why should anyone come? Were the Jews actually, after Moses, were they looking for anything else? Did they need anything else? They had the word of God, go and live. Where was there anybody else coming? Moses came to free the slaves. We entrap ourselves, and then we let ourselves go to fall deeper and deeper and deeper into entrapment, or there really is a God, and for some reason, those who want to entrap us keep losing to the man upstairs or the man downstairs, whatever it is. The man upstairs, the man downstairs, and what you put in here, and the man that leaves the door is the mouth you sacrifice. 135 says ace. 357 is movement, or 375. 57 is the moon. 79 is the birth to the gate. Why? Because the 9 goes in the one spirit. It's a shot through the heart. You don't possess the 9. It only in the passage in here to birth. It's the encompassing center between the top and the bottom. It's 2 of them. You come from 2 worlds, right? You're electronically put together and your mind is transferred into your body. Harris, 18, 18, 18, 999. Jack, Harris, and a Biff. Not too sure. High Ram, the high sky. Ram is in your head, right? 2 horns, wind and rewind, cassettes. You want to know the Star of Bethlehem? We have to look at this one, Bin Yo Min. You want to know what the Mason is? It's Christmas's son. I see Christmas's son of the sky. They can make who they want on this planet. The story is in your heart of what you believe, not to be deceived by anybody around you. Your choice, only your choice, and nobody else's choice. You cannot wound the flesh. Do not drink my blood. Jesus said, drink my blood. You will be, you can't say that. Believe my word is to drink my blood of the mind that flows, that's cooled to the oceans. This is my perception. Now, am I wrong because somebody said, drink my blood? You drink my blood. How much energy, how many calories by burn coming on, studying, moving, just to do, you drink my blood in your 512. 4 times 512 is 20, 48. 48 is space, 4 and 8 is half. 4 is half of one part of the light. 4 times 4 is 16. It is of the light. It is the cubed universe. Little packets, thousands of these, all moving into positions. Everybody has a line to the sky, but the sky is through a porthole, and unless you're on that angle, you don't see the sky, you don't see the stars, you see everything else as the shutters move and the sun goes down. There wasn't a sun to begin with, other than what we projected to you, because that's what we leave. We leave with a 10, Raphael 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.